Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma Rose Lewis, the social media coordinator for USA National Miss. And as you can see, I am here with just a few special people, and they're going to introduce themselves right now.
Hi guys, I'm Lauren Boswell. I was the USA National Junior Teen in 2013, and I was Miss Indiana Teen USA in 2016.
Hey guys, I'm Raquel Pelissier, current Miss Haiti, and first runner-up in the last edition of Miss Universe.
Hey y'all, I'm Leah Sykes. I was Miss America's Outstanding Teen 2014.
And I'm Victoria Mendoza, and I was Miss World America in 2015.
So, before we get started in some more questions, can you just tell me a little bit more about your backgrounds within pageantry and without pageantry?
Well, I'm going to be a sophomore at Butler University, and I'm getting my degree in elementary education. So that's me for now.
I'm an optometrist, and I've been doing scientific research until I got into pageantry. It was a bit new for me, but as you guys know, it went so well.
I'm actually the fourth of 5 kids. I was raised as an athlete, so Miss America's Outstanding Teen was actually my first introduction into pageantry, but it launched me into my dream school at Belmont University, which I graduate from in 30 days. Not that I'm counting, but I will be pursuing singing and songwriting post-graduation.
And I'm a fourth-year student at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at ASU. I want to be a broadcast journalist, so telling stories played a big factor into why I wanted to do pageants in the first place. I love communicating and being on stage and getting to know new people.
And as you're getting to know the area in USA National Miss, how are you enjoying Boca and USA National Miss so far?
Great.
And the resort, I wish you guys could see, it's just so amazing. Like every angle is so pretty when you go to take a photo. So
Yeah, the second I pulled up in my car, like 3 guys opened my door and were like, Miss Sykes, like we're so happy you're here. I was like, yeah, like me too. Like I felt like such a queen. It was amazing.
And the experience since this morning, 7 a.m., we've been judging, and it's been overwhelming so far because so many people, and you don't know which one to choose because there's so many great candidates.
it's a tough job. It really is.
Yeah.
The girls are amazing.
They're incredible. Yeah, so far they've been judging the junior princess and princess interviews, and they're just about to start the preteen interviews. So right now, all of y'all are either current queens or former queens. You're actually all former queens, right?
Yes,
Current,
except for
current.
I
We
still
have a
my
current Miss
title.
Haiti, actually. So what advice do you have for all of our delegates competing this week? Just a general piece of advice.
I would tell them to just be themselves and not be afraid to be different or have different opinions than others.
Yeah, I believe.
Embracing their uniqueness.
Yeah, I agree with that so strongly. Not just in the sake of winning the pageant, but once you've won the pageant, you're expected to be the woman that they crowned the whole year because they crowned you because of the qualities and personality that you displayed. So if you are not being yourself, you're not being true to yourself, then the year is going to be really tough.
You're going to have to keep that
You're
up
going to
the
have
whole
to
year.
keep that up the whole year, and that's hard. You just want a genuine woman. That's what we're looking for.
And I would say the biggest thing for me is to relax. I'm a very type A list organizer, which I'm sure a lot of us pageant girls are. So it can be kind of nerve-wracking to sit down in an interview and not freak out. But the biggest thing is to just relax and take a deep breath and not be too worried. We're just humans, and even though we're judging, we're not perfect either. So
Yeah, to go along with that, I would just say we're not expecting you to be perfect. We just really want a genuine girl who will get the job done and promote this organization. So we don't expect you to be perfect, so just relax and be yourself.
So what are you looking forward to most about this week? Is it runway, the interviews that you've been going through all day, evening gown, something else, maybe the ice cream?
This is very difficult because when I compete, I care most about the interview because I think that's when you get to open up with the judges and show your personality, your uniqueness. And I think it's a great section of the pageant. But also the runway adds a little something to it because you want to see glamour, you want to see the diva. It's really beautiful, all the gowns. So it's really hard to choose.
I agree. Yeah, interview has been endlessly my favorite, and it always is, just because I love to see their personality and how they choose to display it, I guess. I saw karate, I heard jingles, so many different things this morning.
one
and
girl was a hunter.
Yes,
right?
a hunter. Like, it's so much fun to just see how diverse of a group it is.
And same here. Yeah, I know it not to be repetitive, but I love interview because you can actually get to talk to them and get to know them on a personal level. But then we get to see them later on in their gowns, and you're like, oh, okay, I can kind of put a name to the face and the gown and that sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess we have to choose the myth not just because of our outer beauty, but also our inner beauty. So we have to find the right balance. Definitely.
Agree completely. Couldn't have said it.
She's like, you guys got it perfect.
So kind of going on that same theme, what in your mind makes a queen?
Her mindset.
I think
She has to know she's the one before coming through that door.
I agree with that. I also think a queen has to be approachable and kind to everyone that she meets, and someone, I guess you wouldn't expect a typical queen who thinks she's above everyone else, someone who treats everyone equally.
Yeah, someone who's very grounded.
Yeah, I think there's a level of humility that goes with it, or just being humble and, like you said, approachable. You have to be friendly, because a lot of people view you in this limelight and think you're something spectacular, but you have to show people that you're also just human, and that you can be a friend and a companion and all of that in one, and be glamorous.
Absolutely. I think that attitudes are so contagious, and I think that a queen is somebody who is content in the work that they've put forward. So if you come into interview, or you do the optional talent last night, or whatever it may be, if you're content with all the work that you've put forward, and whether you walk away with the crown or not, you know that you put your all into it, I think that that makes you a queen, because you gave your all, whether you walk away a winner or not.
Very true. And before we go, I'm bringing out the chat hat.
She's so excited about this thing. She was so excited.
The most random questions on the planet. So we're only going to do 2 questions from this because we're limited on time. So let's see what. Okay. If a dog had to take you for a 20-minute walk on the same route every day, where would you want to be walked?
Oh,
At the beach. Oh my god.
I know.
Go for it.
You're very passionate.
I lived in New York for a couple of months, and I adored it. I was in the Brooklyn Heights area, and actually every single morning I would walk this path through this park and over the Brooklyn Bridge and back, and it was my walk to work. And it was the most glorious walk ever, and I did not get tired of it, even in the months that I worked there. So I would love that dog to take me on that walk every single day. I would be completely content.
There you go.
I heard the beach.
Yes, me too.
The
The beach is a
The
great
beach,
answer.
I don't really care in which country I would be walking, as long as the temperature is really good, not too hot, not too cold. I'm a Canadian girl.
I'm not picky.
So, not too picky, but I love the temperature, I love the beach, and good weather.
I second that. Yeah.
Me too.
So like the beach for everyone,
Yeah.
except New York.
Except me, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So the second question is, what would it take to get you to spend one night alone in an old, remote mansion that is supposedly haunted?
Good food.
Nothing could get me.
A
That's
good
book.
book.
Yeah.
I don't think anything could get me to do that. I do not like ghosts or anything haunted, so I would just not do it.
I just say no.
Nothing.
The only
Nothing
thing
could
that
get
would
me to
make me forget where I am, I would say, is a good book. You know, that would make me like black out and just fall in the book.
Okay.
And,
With
yeah.
no sense, though.
The book.
To go?
But it's supposedly haunted. So
Supposedly.
yeah.
Supposedly.
So we don't know for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm with Lauren. I don't
Can
think
we
I
get
could. I don't think I could do this.
One more.
You want one more?
Yeah.
All right.
One more.
They're calling for one more. So.
It's pretty fun.
This says, don't let this one stump you.
Oh god.
If you had to be a type of tree in each of the 4 seasons, which tree would you be in each season?
Oh,
Do you pick a different
So
one?
yeah, a different tree for each season.
Wow.
this is the most
Maple,
complicated.
cherry blossom.
Palm tree in the summer.
Oh, that's like the only type of tree I know.
I would be maple because then you could have sweetness coming out of you all year long.
There you
That's
go.
so cute.
That's a really nice one. We're gonna go with that answer.
There you go.
Fine paradise for
I
us,
love
yeah.
bamboos.
Your bamboo.
A bamboo tree.
Oh, a Christmas tree in the winter.
That's
Oh,
a
I
tree.
Look at that.
There we go.
Whatever type Christmas tree.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for the chat pack and other interview questions for our lovely judges. Now they get to ask our lovely preteens some questions.
Are
So
you
thanks
ready?
guys for watching. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.